When you give your mind, body, and heart the message that you are worth the effort of being conscious, miraculous things start to happen. My stomach lurched, an appetizer before the full portion of heartache I had a feeling was going to be served at some point soon. The tears of the world are a constant quantity. For each one who begins to weep somewhere else, another stops. The same is true of the laugh. Continuous effort, not strength or intelligence, is the key to unlocking our potential. The goal of education is to enable individuals to continue their education. Each of us is shaped by the truth of our natures, Vaughn de Silver. Rejections come the moment we decide to turn our one day into day one, and that is totally okay. Life teaches us the right path is rarely the easy one. Darkness ages faster than you'd think. It doesn't loiter on forever. Happiness is always there. You just have to choose to see it. There's no point dwelling in the dark and ignoring the light of the stars. Success comes from the inside out. In order to change what is on the outside, you must first change what is on the inside. Always blow your own trumpet. Blowing someone else's is unhygienic. Everything that can be thought at all can be thought clearly. Everything that can be said clearly. Living might mean taking chances, but they're worth taking. Loving might be a mistake, but it's worth making. Be grateful for what you already have while you pursue your goals. You must learn to let go. Release the stress. You were never in control anyway. People say that life is the thing, but I prefer reading. We hold the future still timidly, but perceive it for the first time as a function of our own action. Heard melodies are sweet, but those unheard are sweeter. You are the magic code that unlocks your happiness. I postpone death by living, by suffering, by error, by risking, by giving, by losing. Don't haste yourself. You're the most variable person, because every big thing started from a small one. The universe is not outside of you. Look inside yourself. Everything that you want, you already are. You must have someone in your circle who you can bounce off your ideas without being dissuaded. I do not believe in taking the right decision. I take a decision and make it right. The inner revolution will not be televised or sold on the internet. It must take place within one's own mind and heart. If you're in the luckiest 1% of humanity, you owe it to the rest of humanity to think about the other 99%. Most people overestimate what they can do in 1 year and underestimate what they can do in 10 years. This work was strictly voluntary, but any animal who absented himself from it would have his rations reduced by half. Nobody wants to believe that existence carries on without at least taking a stumble from their departure of this world. The place where you made your stand never mattered, only that you were there. And still on your feet. People who keep stiff upper lips find that it's damn hard to smile. No matter what happens, or how bad it seems today, life does go on, and it will be better tomorrow. Life isn't about what you get, it's about what you do with what you get. To shine your brightest light is to be who you truly are. Illegal aliens have always been a problem in the United States. Ask any Indian. The only real mistake is the one from which we learn nothing. My power is my property. My power gives me property. My power am I myself, and through it am I my property. Focus your heart, mind, and soul on joy, and you'll find ultimate success and fulfillment. It is better to be respected than it is to be popular. Popularity ends on yearbook day, but respect lasts forever. Do you not then hear this horrible scream all around you that people usually call silence? All the stuff you can't wait to get away from, until it's not there anymore, and then you miss it like crazy. 3 things cannot hide for long: the moon, the sun, and the truth. You have to be able to recognize your truths in the daylight before you can find them in the dark. Truth is what your contemporaries let you get away with. A book is someone's story. Treat it carefully, look at it closely. He was a lonely ghost uttering a truth that nobody would ever hear. The joy in life is who has the heart to demand it. Very occasionally, if you pay really close attention, life doesn't suck. It is not a failure to readjust my sails to fit the waters I find myself in. Hatred is a form of faith, distilled by passion to remove all rationality. Courage is feeling fear, not getting rid of fear, and taking action in the face of fear. Thoughts become things. If you see it in your mind, you will hold it in your hand. I don't fit into any stereotypes, and I like myself that way. Some people talk in their sleep. Lecturers talk while other people sleep. Earth's crammed with heaven, but only he who sees takes off his shoes. The windows of my soul I throw wide open to the sun. The seed of suffering in you may be strong, but don't wait until you have no more suffering before allowing yourself to be happy. With the truth, all given facts harmonize, but with what is false, the truth soon hits a wrong note. Whether you think you can, or you think you can't, you're right. Knowledge and error flow from the same mental sources. Only success can tell one from the other. I have no ambition to govern men. It is a painful and thankless office. The truth has not so much set us free as it has ripped away a carefully constructed facade, leaving us naked to begin again. In the beginner's mind there are many possibilities, but in the expert's there are few. The more we value things, the less we value ourselves. Don't wish it were easier. Wish you were better. Dedicate yourself to what gives your life true meaning and purpose. Make a positive difference in someone's life. There's a world of difference between truth and facts. Facts can obscure truth. Men occasionally stumble over the truth, but most of them pick themselves up and hurry off as if nothing had happened. Don't only practice your art, but force your way into its secrets, for it and knowledge can raise men to the divine. We don't receive wisdom, we must discover it for ourselves after a journey that no one can take for us or spare us. Even a soul submerged in sleep is hard at work and helps make something of the world. Haters keep on hating cause somebody's got to do it. The world needs your unique path, chart it fearlessly. Even though human life may be the most precious thing on earth, we always behave as if there were something of higher value than human life. Don't be bothered by the things you can't change. Instead, focus on how to make your life better. Well, I must endure the presence of a few caterpillars if I wish to become acquainted with the butterflies. Trust the soul above all things, for it is made by the divine hand and woven with threads of truth, eternity, and light. No one is useless in this world who lightens the burdens of others. Every challenge you face today makes you stronger tomorrow. The challenge of life is intended to make you better, not bitter. Hold on to forgiveness, for it frees your heart of resentment and opens the door to healing and peace. To all of you here, I wish you a very happy new year, and I look forward to seeing you in 2022. All the best. Sometimes the only reason for us to be somewhere else is to see things from a different perspective. And there are really never endings, happy or otherwise. I can't go into detail, but it's why I went to the special meeting at the Pentagon. This is how you start to get respect, by offering something that you have. Set goals that make your heart sing. Then achieving them is an experience of uplifting joy. There's no such thing as ruining your life. Life's a pretty resilient thing, it turns out. Focus on your strengths, not your weaknesses. Focus on your character, not your reputation. Focus on your blessings, not your misfortunes. The elevator to success is out of order. You'll have to use the stairs one step at a time. If you think life is magical or life is hard, either way you are right. Your thoughts are the source of reality. When you are in company of people who don't add value to your life, you risk wasting your effort to succeed. A star is not honored for its size, but for its light. Life's like a movie. Write your own ending. Keep believing, keep pretending. Shock is a merciful condition. It allows you to get through disaster with a necessary distance between you and your feelings. You don't put your life into your books, you find it there. You have to teach your heart and mind how to sing together. Then you'll hear the sound of your soul. What the society thinks is of no interest to me. All that's important is how I see myself. I know who I am. I know the value of my work. Do not give them a candle to light the way. Teach them how to make fire instead. That is the meaning of enlightenment. If that's the case, I understand why emotions are hard for you. You've numbed yourself to make room for the grief you carry.